Welcome to ULTRAKILL, a game which follows a Theseus-ish robot that casually ventures into hell to do, something. Kill the devil, maybe? Oh, hey, I wonder why I've heard this before. Anyway, ignoring the tutorial, the game starts and just dumps you into the game world with only a gun and some sinners to shoot it at. The first weapon we're given is our workhorse for pretty much the entire game. It's a standard revolver and it comes in 3 different flavours: pierce, ricochet, or pennies. Along with this, V1 is also armed. The standard melee attack isn't anything to be jazzed about. It does okay damage. However, if you punch an enemy projectile or melee attack, you can actually parry it, which will fully heal you and reflect the attack. It also makes it explode for some reason. Now we're gonna need these weapons, because remember that blood is fuel? Yeah, that's not hyperbole. It's V1's main source of healing, as for some reason in the future, they decided to make robot vampires. Also, doing a small puzzle across the limbo levels, we can get access to the alt revolver. It does more damage, and it shoots slower. Now, this Half-Life 1 looking complex isn't actually hell yet. This is pre-hell, trademark. And it's filled with all kinds of ghouls and guests that we, as Doom Guy's best impersonator, must send back to where they came from, which is about, give or take, 9 levels from now. At the end of the first level, we encounter our first boss with the funny rock. We post this rock to become instantly funny. But fret not, malicious face enjoyers. This funny rock becomes a basic enemy here forward in... Level 2 is our first introduction to this handsome fellow. Level 3 is our last encounter with this handsome fellow, who we, beat up and steal his arm. Don't worry, this will become a running theme in ULTRAKILL. Now, his arm is actually quite notable, because it's a shotgun. The shotgun is your main close-range damage dealer because it can shred enemies insanely fast, especially because you can hotspot between the 2 variants, allowing you to skip the shell pump animation. Oh, and don't let me forget, you can parry the shells. Now that we've got some guns, it's a good time to talk about the shop, where we can finally give in to capitalism and buy upgrades for our gear. Sort of. Instead of getting direct upgrades, we buy alternate modes for our weapons that we can switch between. And now seems like a perfect time to admit I'm, pretty bad at the video game, in all honesty. However, between you and me, there is a forbidden art forsaken by the greasers of ULTRAKILL. Finally, aimbot is not only free, but endorsed by the video game. I don't think this feature cheapens the game too much, especially because abusing it won't net you any style points, which you need to get a good rank. And thanks to Old Man mode, I was finally able to fully enjoy this game, and that's pretty cool. Damn, that looks like a lot of very difficult parkour. Hey yo, what's good, totally inanimate stone statues? Oh, well, would you look at that? A fucking another one? Well, that's enough of them for the entire game. Definitely. Oh, and if we go back to level 02 and go into this vent and steal a conveniently placed skull, we get access to our first secret level, which is... Oh god. Oh no. Right. Now we are finally in... Wait, what? This isn't right.
That's right. See, ULTRAKILL derives its structure of hell from the Grand Comedy, more specifically Dante's Inferno. This means despite being the first ring of hell, Limbo doesn't actually have any sinners or demons in it, because it's full of people who were righteous in life but didn't believe in God. Seems chill. Rambling aside, this level can be done in a literal second, and your punishment for doing so is being teleported to the puzzle dimension. After walking in circles for a bit, we can find a nail gun, a perfect tool for home renovation. I'm going to renovate your ribcage into more of an open-plan living room aesthetic. Hey, is it getting hot in it? Or is it just me? You get what I'm saying, glowing red skull, don't you? Oh, Jesus. I think it's time to move somewhere lesser on fire. Fuck a rat. It's immune to attacks. Oh, shit. Singular gib. What the fuck? After that, we delve further into hell to level... Hey, this is nice. A little familiar too. There's like a cool puzzle involving skulls here, but after years of TikTok reacts, my brain hurt. So we're just gonna skip that. Yo, what's poppin', Doodle Bob? Yeah, sorry, I totally skipped your skull puzzle back there. Welcome to the first real boss fight, as we have finally found an opponent which doesn't become a basic enemy in later levels. Don't know why it took over 9 levels and 2 boss fights to achieve this, but who am I to question it? V2 is, well, he's us. But cooler. You can tell he's cooler. Because he is red. And red stands for radical. He's very similar to us in basically every way, as he has the same movement and armory as us. However, he does have one glaring weakness, which is capitalism. As using the coin ricochet, you can damage V2 while he's still in his opening animation. He's the only boss where this applies, so I don't know why it happens. If despite all that you're still having trouble on this boss, just know that an effective strategy is beating the shit out of him like a middle school bully. As our reward for effectively bullying him, we get V2's arm. See, I told you. Which happens to be shell loaded. And now, with the defeat of our equal, we can finally enter hell into the first ring, Lost. Why is it Cyberpunk 2077? Welcome to the City of Lost, where the Genshin Impact fans go. Despite being in hell, the Lost Ring is quite well put together. There's functioning waterways, electricity, public transit, and even the reanimated corpse of their previous monarch. As a British citizen, I like these levels as they remind me of my home country. Just like the British invention of the railways in 1802, us Brits invented the railgun in 2112, which will come in handy for the upcoming boss level, which is the previously mentioned zombie corpse. It's a pretty neat boss, especially when you realise you can parry his fist, which becomes less of an option and more of an obligation. Oh, and don't forget, never go behind the waterfall. Just trust me on this one. Don't. After escaping that nightmare, we reach Gluttony. Don't worry, this will be quick. It's 2 levels. And it's 4 o'clock. Oh, that's because Gluttony takes place within the stomach of Zombie Minos. Ew. Making our way through the ball core, we find these Escher-esque bone stairs. Oh, a door. Huh. Well, it turns out to access this secret door we need to get a perfect rank on all previous levels. We'll come back to this when I can be asked.
Machine, turn back now.
Excuse me?
Your choice is made. As the righteous hand of the Father, I shall rend you apart.
Cool speech, broski. I sure hope that doesn't get old. Excuse me, sir. Do you have a moment to talk about our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ?
Behold, the power of an angel!
Ah, you two already seem to be familiar. Ah, God's drunkest driver over here is Gabriel. Gabriel? Wait.
Gabriel.
Gabriel is an archangel, which, other than meaning he's a nerd, it means in the eyes of Dante, from that one book he wrote, he is the second lowest rank of angel, which sucks to be Gabe. Hell, this thing ranks higher than him. But because he keeps insulting me, which isn't very neighborly, we gotta put him down. Time to receive some Holy Spirit. Is it that obvious, like, fumbled it?
What? How can this be? Bested by this thing? You insignificant fuck! May your woes be many and your days few.
Wow. Dramatic much? Well, guess I don't got nothing better to do. What? Machine, turn back now. I fucked up. Turn back now. Machine, turn back now. Fucking die. Machine, turn back now. Machine, turn back now. Boy, I sure hope I get compensation for P-ranking all those levels. Oh. I seem to stand corrected. It's like Rainbow Road, but with more blood. Wait. It's like Rainbow Road with a similar amount of blood. Yo, is that Obama Prism? I love your works, man. Ah. Behold, the level perfect one boss. Flesh Prism. I mean, most of us call it skin, but yeah, you do you. Hey, yo, that wasn't even too hard. What? Who are you?
Free at last. Creature of steel, my gratitude upon thee for my freedom.
Oh, no problem.
The crimes thy kind have committed against humanity, and thy punishment is death.
Welcome to Phase 2 of Flesh Prison, and it is a different boss entirely. And it's Minos! Remember that zombie? Yeah, Minos, King of the Lust Realm, has gone from a zombie to a ghost. But don't let that fool you, as this self-proclaimed pacifist can throw hands. And that's all he does. Yeah, this boss angers me because there's no BS. Where most bosses use weaponry or magic, Minos does it the old-fashioned way. It express delivers you a knuckle sandwich with a side of whoop-ass. Just like all good warriors, Minos has conveniently named all of his attacks, so you know what flavor of ass-whooping he's delivering. Nobody can forget such classics such as Thy End Is Now, Die, Prepare Thyself, and Judgment. Combat Judgment. Minos teleports to V1 and performs an explosive dropkick. He roundhouse kicks you and you fucking explode. Minos is the real deal. The whole meal. He's a living metaphor, and one of my new favourite pastimes is to go through the comments on his boss scene and see cool deconstructions of his character. It's a fun time. This man makes it his mission to be the least comprehensible boss so far, and in response, we make it our mission to exorcise this spooky ghost. Am I the bad guy? Never doing that again. Now, there's a small, tiny bit of the game left. But I wouldn't want to spoil it. Anyway, thanks for watching. Ironically, this is the only bit of the video that isn't actually going to be scripted, and it's just going to be my mad ramblings at 1 in the morning. I really appreciated the reception to my first, like, scripted, I say in quotations, video, the Cuphead one. It was nice to see that it didn't just die. that was cool. But, yeah, there's probably going to be a part 2, because, you know, I've only covered half the game.
So, yeah. In part 2, I'm probably going to spend a little more time talking about the lore, because apart from some minor mentions, I've kind of skimmed over it. And that's because I really do want you people to actually try ULTRAKILL. It's a very good game, and even though I've, gone over like all the levels, I've deliberately left a lot vague. And even still, it's a game that's worth playing. Like, you don't really get the attention deficit action by just watching a video. But I understand that it's not for everyone. Hell, I only was able to like perfect all the levels thanks to the accessibility features. And also, for the record, I did beat the game on the hardest difficulty without aim assist. However, I like the aim assist, it makes things easier. I bloody lost all of my footage of me P-ranking every level, so I had to do it all. So that was fun. Also, yeah, this video is very inspired by like Max, or you should totally check out his video. It's like mine, but better in every way. Plus he's already got part 2 out, so. Anyway, thank you again for watching. It's been a blast to make this.
I was intending on streaming it, that's why I bought ULTRAKILL. And then I played it on my own time. So here we are.
At the end point. Hope to see you all in part 2. Ciao.